So in 1997, as you said, the CLC National Anti-racism Taskforce report was released with many recommendations to challenge racism inside and outside the union. And this report explored racism in the labor movement and the Canadian community generally. And according to the task force, Aboriginal people and people of color lack representation as union leaders, government employees, teachers, educators, and politicians. And by the way, my name is Sandra Griffith-Bonaparte, and I'm part of the Labor Forward slate. So this task force also addressed immigration in Canada's racist past, lack of employment opportunities for visible minority and racism in the media, just to name a few. The task force includes recommendations to fight these and other oppression and suggestions for future direction and improvement policy. But you see, 1997 is 24 years past. It's a long time. The CLC recommendation, and for me, are gone with the wind in terms of racism. The lack of opportunities for Blacks, racially visible people, indigenous people are still evident. The more things change, the more they remain the same. Therefore, we need to focus on what is being done right now, what we can do right now. Yes, the CLC often put out statements on various issues such as anti-Black, anti-Asian, anti-Indigenous racism, pharmacare, things like that. But unfortunately, these recommendations soon go cold like a cold case. This process is recycled repeatedly. But because I believe that they don't always follow through, we shelve things. Many great recommendations are shelved. Black, Indigenous, and racially visible people continue to be at the bottom of the totem pole, at the bottom of the barrel when it comes to equity in and outside the union. We need a new structure, a new system, if we will achieve success in making gains for all. There must be a balance. The union should not look as if the scale is always tilted against certain groups or individuals. We need a paradigm shift. We need concrete action to mobilize, organize, and the membership into taking action against these divisive issues, racism, homophobia, violence in and out of the union. Moreover, workers should take action so that their voices are heard, and not just heard, but understood. Furthermore, as the new CLC officers, the Labor Forward team intend to push the labor agenda for every member without fear, without favor, or without ill will. And so we suggest in these recommendations, first, to set up small groups of members from diverse backgrounds in every province to tackle the issue of racism. Give these groups a mandate to do qualitative research, in-depth interviews, focus group, case studies, and ethnography with individuals in the membership who belong to one of the groups facing these challenges, and to come up with 3 ideas. And sometimes we have a whole bucket list of ideas, and guess what? None gets done. So just 3 ideas on how to resolve each issues. And this will be ongoing every year for the 3-year mandate. On a quarterly basis, each group will send their reports with their findings and recommendation. Once these recommendations are received, it will be reviewed by the appropriate bodies within the CLC, and then we will implement it. We will call on all the unions to be united together in this venture, which will serve as a catalyst in making the CLC agenda for its member a reality. We'll also call on all forms of government for reparation for all groups who face suffering. This will be done through constant negotiation with government. Recently, and it was alluded to before, there was a discovery of 215 bodies of children buried in the basement of the residential schools in British Columbia. What an atrocity. Therefore, we will make this a priority to call on the federal government, all the governments, to conduct a thorough investigation and to seek justice for the survivors so that the perpetrators...
I'm getting a message on the side saying her time is up. I'm sorry.
Okay. Thank you.